This week, right here on Charger Bulletin News, the annual eCrime Symposium tickets are available, senior portraits are here, and women's tennis has won their very first NE10 championship, right here on Charger Bulletin News.
Welcome back to another live episode of Charger Bulletin News. I'm Hayden Leach.
And I'm Elisa Brocha. Let's get started with this week's stories.
Seniors, it's your time. If you're a 2025 undergraduate senior, senior photos are coming up quickly. But don't worry if you cannot make the first one. The Chariot Yearbook will be announcing other dates as the school year progresses. If you're interested in attending one of these photo shoots, you will have to RSVP to this event on Charger Connection. Your first photo session will be free, but if you need a retake, there will be a cost. The attire for this event will be business casual and any similar style. The first set of senior portraits will be next week on the 28th from 9 to 5 in the Molten Lounge, located in the Bartels Campus Center. These portraits are only available for undergraduate seniors. If you have any questions, you can email chariothoa@newhaven.edu.
Hurricane season is far from over as Cuba was the last country to receive a hellish landfall. Hurricane Oscar whipped all power from Cuba's population last Friday, October 18th. Cuban residences were left without power until Tuesday when only 70% was restored to the general population. A reported 6 people have died and 11 million people are still without power. While this is, of course, because of the hurricane destruction, the larger issue is Cuba's insufficient power on their fuel plant. They have been found to be poorly run and need maintenance that cannot be offered to the plant to the necessary extent. The country is still recovering because of the extensive damage. If you're interested in providing help and relief to those affected in Cuba and all the affected by disasters from hurricanes, please go to www.redcross.org. Any donations help. We encourage all Chargers to check it out.
Former President Donald Trump is making more headlines than usual this week, creating moments that are going viral across social media. Trump was at a town hall event in Oaks, Philadelphia, where he was planned to answer questions by pre-selected attendees. This was cut short, however, after 2 people needed medical attention in rapid succession. After this, the former president played music on stage and danced for an estimated 40 minutes and did not answer any more questions. Trump says he did this to avoid any further medical emergencies, but his opponent, Vice President Kamala Harris, disagrees, calling Trump's mental tenacity into question. This wouldn't be the only out-of-the-ordinary situation this week, where Trump was also seen working in a drive-thru at McDonald's in Pennsylvania. It's unclear what security measures were taken for the safety of the former president and whether the customers were staged, but it's safe to say that seeing the former president in a McDonald's uniform got the internet talking. With the presidential election only 2 weeks away, make sure to keep up to date with both presidential candidates on your trusted news sources and stay up to date with us at CBN with any other voting assistance that might be provided on campus. Now, let's head over to Ashley Craig to see what's going on in the world of sports.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to sports. Before we dive into the Charger Sports Report, we have some big updates with the MLB. With the 2024 baseball season coming to a close in just a few weeks, we have 2 strong competitors going head-to-head in the World Series. The New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers will play their first game tomorrow at 8 o'clock at Dodger Stadium. This World Series matchup has gone head-to-head in 12 World Series playoffs. This is the most times 2 teams have faced off together in a World Series, 5 games above the Yankees versus Giants, who have battled on the diamond 7 times. If you're interested in hearing more about this matchup, check out MLB Network in the App Store or online to get live updates on the World Series gameplay. This is a series you will not want to miss. This past Saturday, New Haven's football team defeated Southern Connecticut State University 21-0. Marking their 16th consecutive win against their rival and improving their record to 5-1 overall and 4-0 in the NE10 conference. Their defense dominated, allowing only 29 rushing yards and securing 8 sacks, while the offense scored early and maintained control throughout the game. Big news in the world of tennis. This past Sunday, the women's tennis team won its first ever NE10 championship with a 4-1 victory over the second seed, Adelphi, completing an undefeated fall season. The Chargers secured the doubles point and earned single wins at the number 3, number 4, and number 5 position, with Laura Ortner the defensive point. The women's golf team finished 9th at the Holy Cross Women's Golf Invitational in Worcester, Massachusetts, competing against their NE10 rival Assumption and other Division I programs. Winter Flores led the Chargers with the plus 15, tying for 7th overall. Women's golf has officially concluded their fall season and are looking ahead in preparation for spring 2025. The women's volleyball team defeated Mercy University 3-1 in a home match, maintaining their perfect home record with standout performances from Sophie Kamke, who had 19 kills, and Tori Burton with 45 assists. Next, the Chargers will face a crucial match against undefeated American International in Springfield, Massachusetts on October 26th, with the top spot in the conference on the line. This upcoming weekend, all fall sports have fierce competition home and away. Make sure to show some support. For schedules and updates on Charger athletics, make sure to check out newhavenchargers.com. This has been your Charger Sports Report. I'm Ashley Craig, and I'll see you next week with more in the world of sports. Now let's head to Paris to see what's new with entertainment.
Welcome back to Entertainment. I'm Paris Taylor. Let's hop right into this week's stories. With it just being a week after Liam Payne's passing, new and chilling updates have continued to be released surrounding the singer's death. The former boy band singer was found with pink cocaine in his system. This drug has no actual cocaine, but is a mixture of ketamine and other drugs. His toxicology report is not yet completed, but is in the works. Zayn Malik, Payne's old bandmate, has officially postponed his tour, Stairway to Heaven, in lieu of Payne's death. His tour is set to kick back up in January, and all who have bought tickets will be given fresh tickets for the updated dates free of charge. In recent updates, Payne's death has been ruled a polytrauma and an internal and external trauma. That is all we have for current Liam Payne updates. We will continue to keep you informed as more information is released. Baby fever is in the air. Actress Jennifer Lawrence is pregnant with her second child. She and her partner, Cook Maroney, will be expecting a new baby in 2025. Lawrence and Maroney met in 2018 after being introduced through a mutual friend. In February 2019, the pair announced their engagement and had their first baby in 2021. With exciting news, we are eagerly awaiting the special details to come. What's the baby's name going to be? Will there be a gender reveal or an Instagram post with a reveal? We here at CBN cannot wait to find out. Last week, Tom Holland rolled out his non-alcoholic drink, Barrow. His first business venture, Holland collaborated with John Herman and brewer Grant Wood for over a year. They created the beer with an assortment of flavors that refer back to Holland's personal life, giving odes to important places throughout his life. Barrow is crafted with the intent to help those find the perfect balance between pleasure and moderation. Barrow takes a different approach than their competitors, using malts for a natural brewing process rather than distilling the alcohol out of the beer. Barrow is only being sold online currently, with future plans to launch in Targets nationwide early 2025. The inspiration came from Holland's personal journey with alcohol. Finding himself struggling with moderation and social settings, he has remained sober since January of 2022. His decision to launch Barrow was a personal need. As Barrow continues to roll out, Holland is looking towards reaching his 3-year mark of sobriety this upcoming January. Holland is also hopeful that Barrow can be a part of a cultural shift that is looking for a healthier lifestyle of moderation and mindful drinking. If you or someone you know is struggling with a drinking problem, you can call counseling and psychological services at 203-932-7333. For those who don't know already, The Wicked Witch of the West is about to be in town. A film adaptation of the 2003 Broadway musical Wicked has been in the works since 2022 and is set to release November 21st in theaters. This film tells a well-known story of the Wizard of Oz, but from the perspective of the Wicked Witch Elphaba, played by Cynthia Erivo, alongside Glinda the Good, portrayed by Ariana Grande. There has been nothing but excitement from the cast and fans about the movie. However, recent news has stirred some controversy surrounding a famous poster from the Broadway musical of Glinda, Whispering into the Ear of Elphaba, recreated by Ariana Grande and Cynthia. But a fan believed the new poster did not capture the essence of the original, so they went ahead and edited the poster for themselves. Eventually, this edit reached Cynthia's timeline, and needless to say, she was not pleased. She took to her Instagram story saying, quote, "This is the wildest, most offensive thing I have seen. None of this is funny. None of it is cute. It disregards me. It disregards us," end quote. Some fans believe she needs to chill out because it's not that serious, but they're also standing with the fan who edited this poster, stating, "This is and always was an innocent fan edit to pay homage to the original Broadway poster, and there's nothing wrong with that. Even with all the drama, Wicked is sure to be a hit. So make sure to keep an eye on the theaters so you can snatch your tickets this November." Tyler, the Creator, has taken social media by storm with the announcement of his new album. Tyler debuted his new album with a 90-second music video titled Saint Chroma, announcing Chromacopia releasing October 28th. Fans immediately ran to social media, theorizing what this album could mean for the world of music. Many have agreed that Tyler seems to be imitating Chroma, a character from the book The Phantom Tollbooth. Chroma's job is to color the world through conducting an orchestra of colors, which can be shown by Tyler in the Saint Chroma music video, where everything is desaturated until the very end. Fans are excited as they have been making theories on possible features after dissecting this video, including artists such as Daniel Caesar, 21 Savage, Kendrick Lamar, and even Frank Ocean. Tyler released one of his new songs that are going to be on the album called Noid. The music video depicts Tyler being chased by fans and showing the paranoia that comes with being famous. And get this, Tyler has already announced his world tour for Chromacopia, having concerts throughout North America, Europe, the UK, Australia, and New Zealand throughout 2025. The album drops this upcoming Monday on the 28th, so make sure to stay tuned. That's all for entertainment this week. I'm Paris Taylor. Let's head back to the desk with Hayden.
Thanks, Paris. Let's pivot over to Sweden for some new events in all things student life.
I'm Sweden Patterson. Let's get right into all things student life. November 9th at the Total Mortgage Arena in Bridgeport, the University of New Haven will be hosting a military appreciation night in conjunction with the Bridgeport Islanders. They will be hosting a hockey and hops pregame event starting at 4:30 before the starting of Bridgeport Islanders versus Providence Bruins game that starts at 7. The hockey and hops event will only cost you an additional $15 with a discounted group ticket. Tickets are available now. Make sure that you head over to Eventbrite to grab some tickets to the game. They're only $21, so make sure to grab them fast. Remember, if you're going to the game, make sure to only pack your essentials. Bags other than clutches are not permitted in the arena. Pop over to the TM Arena to catch some good hockey and honor those who have served our country. Calling all commuters. Need some help figuring out your class schedule or wondering about the ins and outs of registration? The Commuter Assistant Peer Mentors have got you covered. Next Monday at 1, the CAPMs are hosting a registration info session at the BSAC Commuter Lounge, and you won't want to miss it. This is your chance to get on one-on-one guidance, ask questions, and pick up some valuable tips in time for registration. But that's not all. There's a Halloween twist. All attendees will score some festive Halloween stickers so you can get in the spooky spirit while getting ready for registration. Whether you're a first-year student trying to master the registration process or a seasoned commuter with questions, come on by. It's an opportunity to connect with your fellow students, grab some goodies, feel confident about registration. Don't forget to bring your questions and a smile. That's all for student life. Let's head back to Elisa at the desk.
The Men of Color Collective is hosting a video game tournament tomorrow from 4 to 6 in the Myatt Center. Hosted by the Dean of Students Office and the MCDI, enjoy great food, exciting prices, and some friendly competition. Grab your friends and don't miss out on the chance to connect with your fellow peers and showcase your gaming abilities. Interested? Make sure to check out Charger Connection to RSVP and ensure your spot in the tournament. Best of luck.
Calling all criminal justice majors. Friday, November 8th, the Henry C. Lee Institute of Forensic Science will be hosting their annual symposium on eCrime. From 9 to 5, leading experts will provide insight, guidance on the key concepts like identification, data collection, evidence preservation, and investigation on mobile devices. This event will be proudly hosted by Dr. Henry C. Lee, an alum and respected professor here, as well as several pristine keynote speakers. The symposium will be held on Zoom for the entirety of the event, so make sure to grab your tickets on Eventbrite. Students and staff can receive a reduced ticket rate for $25 using the promo code HCL_student25. For information, please email Robert Fried at rfried@newhaven.edu or check out Charger Connection for the event post.
Everyone loves a vintage feel or a blast from the past, and the end of an era met us on October 16th in Bridgehampton, New York, as the last Kmart closed their automated doors for the last time. That's right, our childhood store we all remember is finally moving on without us. With clearances up to 70% off, customers were clearing the shelves. With other competitive big box stores like Walmart, Target, and Amazon, Kmart just struggled to keep up with the ever-changing market. This location in particular remained open for 25 years and ultimately survived the longest. The company declared bankruptcy in 2002 with 2,100 stores closing in its wake. Since then, it has been on a steady decline. We thank this supermarket for the nostalgic memories we have that can never be replaced. That's all the time we have for this week.
You can check out the latest Charger Bulletin newspaper on chargerbulletin.com or in newsstands around campus.
Stay up to date by following us on social media at Charger Bulletin.
Check out our link tree for access to the Horseshoe magazine.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Elisa Broche.
And I'm Hayden Leach. We will see you next week with a spooky edition of Charger Bulletin News.